gratitude gets me through the day. You know, it's not just choosing joy. It's not just transcending our circumstances, but it's taking that joy and using it to fuel us to show gratitude in everything that we do. There's always something to be thankful for. Always. I know it can be very difficult, but there is always something to be thankful for. The situation that I'm in, not great. Chemotherapy started off with pure chemo, blasting my system, moving to a more targeted chemo, still blasting my system, moving to a targeted chemo, which I didn't realize was a godsend at that point in time, but it was amazing how few side effects I had at that point in time versus what I do now. And now the situation or the circumstances really, I need to heal my liver. I need to heal my liver for myself, for my son, to be able to continue on with chemotherapy so that my liver can shrink. We can open up new modalities of treatment, and we can continue to fight the good fight so that at one day, hopefully in the future, with technology the way being it is, that I can be cured one day. And, you know, with neuroendocrine tumors, that's not something that's an option that we have today. So if I can get the liver back up, if I can fight hard and eat and get the nutrition I need, then we got a shot at a period where I may not need treatment and I will be able to live like a normal person for at least a brief period of time. And if it relapses, so be it. We have a protocol. We can do targeted therapy and repeat it using salvage therapy. So the problem isn't that the therapy stopped working. The problem is that my liver is just not cooperating. So I have to fight. Everyday fight. And every day choose joy. I could very easily fall into poor little old me syndrome and say, why me, God? Why out of the millions of people in the world that this could happen to, why me? Why are the odds so low? Why does it happen to me? I just had, my son is about to turn 3. Why does it have to happen to me? Well, God works in mysterious ways, and I have to choose joy. I have to find faith and encouragement in the death and resurrection of Christ. And I need to continue to fight on and using that as encouragement to transcend my circumstances and focus on the big prize, which is redemption and my son. And that is what I'm going to focus on doing. It hasn't been easy because from a caretaker side, I am not somebody that's easy to take care of, and I love and appreciate my wife to no end because she is tolerating it. Same for my aunt. Same for everybody who has ever been a caretaker in their lives. I have the benefit of seeing both sides of this, and it is not easy being a caretaker. On the other side, it's also not easy being a patient. There is a lot of grace that is needed to forgive each other and to understand that it's the disease talking and not the actual person. And I think, that's why God makes grace so important, to be able to forgive the sins of the world. And, it's not something that's natural. Being on both sides of this, I see the importance of grace. I see the importance of letting go of the little things, or they will fester and eventually blow up. And that's definitely not what you want. You want to show gratitude every day for the blessings that you have. I could have never found out about this, and this could have never happened. I could have passed 6 months ago, but God saw it fit for me to accidentally figure out that there's a problem, and in his plan, give me a chance to actually fight it. And as God has used multiple stories in the past of pain, of persecution, of overcoming, whether it's in an inferno, whether it's in a lion's den, whether it's David and Goliath, whether it's praying and showing gratitude while imprisoned. God has showed countless of examples of suffering for Christ, even though our circumstances wouldn't say that we should. And that's how I believe God has placed this calling in my heart, to become a living testimonial, so that the world can see that even in pain and suffering, even in agony at times, that we can still show gratitude, and that we can still use joy and choose joy to get us through anything. So thank you very much for everybody for listening. Still fighting hard every day. For all of the newcomers, thank you very much for joining the channel. I hope you find something tangible in the messages that you can take on. If you do, please like, subscribe, or share to others to help support the channel. And again, welcome. Really glad that you are here. Thank you very much for listening. We'll talk to you later. Bye.